Hi everyone. All right, we're gonna do this one more time. Boy, I'm trying all kinds of things right now. It's Miss Becky, and I work here at the Sweetwater County Library in Green River, Wyoming. And boy, my internet's not doing very good this morning, but we are gonna have story time and it's gonna be really fun. And the theme for story time today is, hats. And here's one of the hats I have at my house. This is a pith helmet. This is a hat you would wear if you were exploring deep in the jungle. And I have some other hats. Let's see. Here's one I haven't shown you. It's a super sparkly light up winter hat. I like this hat. There's penguins on it, and there's an igloo and a Christmas tree. Well, it's an evergreen, but they're decorating it with a star. Oh, let's see. Hats have lots of different purposes. A purpose is a reason for something. And you can see this hat has a big wide brim. It protects your face and your ears and your neck from the sun. And when I go outside, I wear my big outdoor hat to help protect me so that I don't get a sunburn and so that my skin doesn't get hurt. Ooh, what about this kind of hat? This is a hard hat. It will protect your head. If you are out working, I bet a lot of people's moms and dads wear these hats to help protect them. And it's hard. So even if an accident happened, you would still have your head protected. Lots of different kinds of people wear different kinds of hats. You might have seen a firefighter wearing a special hat. You also might see someone wearing a hat like this in some books. Do you know who wears this kind of hat in some different books? We learned this sign. It's the cat in the hat. And he has this amazing red and white striped hat. And it's very tall. And we are going to read some books about hats today. And then we are going to do a very, very silly song about hats. So if you have a hat in your house, I even have more hats, like this one, that you can go get. You're going to want a silly hat to sing our song with us. And let's start with a magic hat. And this is a book by Mem Fox. She's the author. And the pictures are by Trisha Tusa. The Magic Hat. One fine day from out of town and without any warning at all. Ooh, we can follow the trail of. There appeared a magic hat. And here in our pictures, we can see all of these people. They're playing, they're catching butterflies. Oh, the magic hat, the magic hat. It moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air and over the road and sat on the head of a warty old toad. This is a rhyming book, so you can guess what the magic hat is going to do. Road and toad rhyme. Oh, the magic hat, the magic hat. It moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air like a bouncing balloon and sat on the head of a hairy, can you think at home? Balloon? Baboon! And he's eating a banana. Oh, the magic hat, the magic hat. It moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air from way over there and sat on the head of a sleepy old air there! And he's not sleeping anymore. Oh, the magic hat, the magic hat. It moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air, it's true, and sat on the head of a... Can we think of an animal that rhymes with true? Ooh sound. True. Kangaroo! Oh, the magic hat, it moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air for 1.5 miles, and sat on the head of a lofty, oh, it's way up there now, half giraffe on top of the building. And then, oh, now where's that hat going? With a skip and a hop, a wizard appeared with a sign that said, "Stop!" Look at his tiny stop sign. He must be very big. So everyone stopped and stared in surprise at the wonderful wizard with the sparkling eyes, who took from his beard with a nod and a wink a wand, which he waved. And what do you think? And he's holding something. The toad, the baboon, the bear, and the roo, and of course the giraffe, oh, what a to-do, turned back into people, dazed and confused, watched by a crowd that was highly amused. He's distracting everyone with this mysterious egg. While no one was looking, the wizard meanwhile skipped out of town with a mischievous smile. Look at the egg. What hatched? It's a chicken. A giant chicken. Look how tiny the people are. And of course, on his head was his fabulous hat that made all the magic wherever it sat. And the wizard turned into a little kid, just like you. Let's read another book about a hat. And this book, I'm going to wear a hat while I read this book. Oh, and I see Miss Sunny says that she's wearing a tiara today. I don't have a tiara. I looked and I don't have any. Now this next book we're going to read, this book is called This Is Not My Hat. And it's written and illustrated by John Clausen. And this book won an award, the Caldecott Award, for the illustrations. So the pictures in this book help tell an extra story. This is not my hat. This hat is not mine. I just stole it. Is stealing very nice? No, I would never steal a hat. I stole it from a big fish. He was asleep when I did it. And he probably won't wake up for a long time. But he did wake up, and his eyes are big. And even if he does wake up, he probably won't notice that it's gone. But he did. And even if he notices that it's gone, he probably won't know it was me who took it. But the big fish's eye, I see it's narrowed. He's thinking about something. And even if he does guess it was me, he won't know where I'm going. But I I will tell you where I'm going. I'm going where the plants grow big and tall and close together. It is very hard to see in there. Nobody will ever find me. There is someone who saw me already, but he said he won't tell anyone which way I went. So I'm not worried about that, and uh-oh, what did the crab do? He's telling the fish, the big fish, which way. I know it's wrong to steal a hat. I know it does not belong to me. But I'm going to keep it. It was too small for him anyway. It fits me just right. Are those good reasons to steal something? No way. That's a terrible thing to do. And look, I made it. Where the plants are big and tall and close together. I knew I was going to make it. And there's the little fish and the big fish. Oh, I think he saw him. Nobody will ever find me. And there he goes into the tall grass. I don't see any fish. Uh-oh. There's the crab and the big fish. And he's wearing his hat. He got his hat back. The end. I like those books. Those are some of my favorites. Now, it was not very nice of that little fish to steal that hat. That is not a nice thing to do at all. And before I think we read our last book, let's do something silly. Let's get a hat. Oh, I have another hat. This is kind of a funny hat. Let's get our hats out. And we're going to start with our hats on our heads. All right, let's see if I can remember all the words. Here's my hat, my funny hat. I like to wear my silly hat. It makes my head wiggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? All right, let's put our silly hats somewhere else. Ready? How about on our elbows? On my elbow, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat. It makes my elbow wiggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? You know what would be really silly? Ready? Let's put our hats on our feet. On my foot, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat. It makes my foot wobble to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Can you think of somewhere else to put your silly hat? You can put your hat. Let's see. How about we put our hat on our hands? Now, if it was cold outside, I would not put a hat on my hands. I would put something else on my hands. I would maybe use mittens. On my hands, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat. It makes my hands wibble wobble to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? And I have a silly book about a chicken. Her name is Minerva Louise, and she needs a hat. And just like in our silly song, she might be a little confused. And this book is called A Hat for Minerva Louise, and it's by Janet Morgan Stoke. Oh, and let's look at some picture clues here on the cover of this book. Here is Minerva Louise, and there's all of this white stuff and a snowman. So I know that this book is happening in the winter time. And in the winter time, It's very, very cold. A hat for Minerva Louise. Minerva Louise loved snowy mornings. Oh, and I can tell she loves it because she is smiling right there. Her friends didn't like them one bit. And look at this chicken's face. She says, "It's cold outside, Minerva Louise. Brr." They stayed inside all day with their hoods tucked under their wings. But not Minerva Louise. She couldn't wait to go outside exploring. Everything was so beautiful. I like going outside when the snow is brand new and you can see snow covering everything and it's quiet. She wanted to stay out all day, but it was too cold. And there's Minerva Louise, she's shivering. And the sign for cold, put your hands up and you're shivering back and forth. Ooh, bird, just like Minerva Louise. "If I had some warm things like you," she said, "I could stay out and play." A scarf might help, but not this one. It's way too big. She's trying to use a garden hose as a scarf. Oh, Minerva Louise. And these shoes are too big too. Now what is she trying to do? Put some gloves on her feet. Aha! That's just what I need. And I don't see a hat in this picture. What does Minerva Louise see? But not this one. Oh my goodness. Minerva Louise, that hat is too big. Also, it's a flower pot. And this one either. It's too heavy. She's trying to use a big boot as a hat. There must be a hat around here somewhere. Do you see some hats in this picture? I see 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minerva Louise looked outside. Everyone had on a fluffy white hat. Is this garbage can really wearing a hat? No, it has snow on top of it. Where did you get your hat? Oh, your hat is wonderful. Where did you get it? That is a wonderful hat the snowman is wearing. Oh, look, what's over here? And there's something pink. Ooh. A hat. It's perfect. But what's this? Oh, it's 2 hats. Is this really a hat? No, it's a soft fuzzy mitten, which was just fine with Minerva Louise. Look at her. She's wearing the mitten on her head and a mitten on her tail. She's gonna be super warm now in this cold winter. The end. Those are lots of fun books, and I hope you enjoyed joining me today for our mini story time. We miss seeing all of you at the library, and we are excited when we will get to see you again. But in the meantime, we are going to have lots of fun right here on the internet with you. And on Friday morning at 10:30, Sunny from the Rock Springs Library is going to be sharing stories with you. And today at 2 p.m., Erin from the White Mountain Library is reading 20 minutes of a Geronimo Stilton book. And I have listened Monday and Tuesday, and it's been really, really good. Erin is really good at reading. Thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you Monday with another toddler time. Bye, guys. And if you'd like to, you can take a silly picture with your hat and share it on our Facebook page. Bye.